There are quite a number of trading cons that are floating around the internet, and people are rightly concerned about getting sucked into one of them. In the Forex market, it seems to have a high number of can't-miss trading systems, and probably the most aggressive marketing. And while these trading cons are so good, they can part even the most intelligent person from their money, those cons are not what those looking to learn to trade should be concerned with. I think the biggest and the most threatening con to any potential trader is the commitment of newbies. Newbies tend to come in looking for a trading system or a trading method to trade rather than to learn and hone their skills. With such an easy parallel drawn between the outcomes of single events being winners and losers, new traders frequently get sucked into the, well, this doesn't work line of thinking when things aren't going so well. The fact that they're usually day trading or swing trading either to make money or to conquer the markets, it motivates them to discard whatever system they're using and to go on the hunt for another. Their drive and their short-term results-based conclusions demand them to do so in order to find success, to find the key to unlock the untold riches that the marketers have promised you. Well, the trouble is, people don't understand the root cause of failure, and because of this, their commitment is not always on point. What a new trader tends to do when they're trying a new trading system and they're losing money is they blame the method and the system that they've utilized instead of asking questions about their level of applying that strategy to the live markets. In fact, there's definitely a type of trader who actively seeks trading solutions in order to ignore their own responsibilities. And of course, this is unlikely to be an intentional thing, but it's not uncommon. And over time, and having spent a lot of money, they become bitter over having had their money taken from them by the unscrupulous vendors, and this really only serves to further mask the real issues that they face. The way some people go about learning to trade could best be described as hobbyist in nature. These people may actually achieve a high level of knowledge, understanding, and expertise in the trading world, but all too often, you'll also find a lack of professional, a business-like approach to trading. And that's what's needed in the long run to be successful. How a newbie starts out in the trading is indicative of whether they have a chance of success in this business. A new trader who is organized, motivated, and committed is clearly going to have a much better chance of making it than someone who's not. Someone who has a desire to be a success but fails to get to grips with measurable performance is always likely to struggle. The hobbyist newbie trader, they have other traits that make them stand out as well. They want to learn, and they tend to use the time they have for trading to investigate new methods, new strategies, indicators, and innovative software platforms. They spend less time on what they themselves are doing and more on what everyone else is doing. They give over some of the time they have available to trading rather than making time for trading. When they face a setback, they take some time away from the markets instead of redoubling their efforts. They frequently trade based on subjective opinions rather than facts. And they've failed to define and work to a structure. For example, they don't even have a trading plan. The language a new trader uses in their self-talk is usually non-committal as well. When they want to do something, they try or they have a go at it rather than do or assess. They figure that the market should do something, but when it looks like it might not, they hope or they wish that the market's going to turn around and not hand them that loss. And what about a professional trader? They are more likely to readily accept the loss, and they use that information the market's giving them relative to their original expectations. And this allows the professional trader to determine what, if anything, they could have done to either avoid that loss or at least mitigate it. Sometimes a loss is just a loss in the random distribution of your wins and your losses. And the type of chatter that goes on inside a trader's head, that can have a huge influence on whether they are successful or not. In fact, the same can be said about success and failure in any walk of life. Using non-committal language breeds non-committal actions. Focus more on the action words that breed a stronger mindset to really have a go at reaching your trading goals. So the biggest trading con out there is the commitment of newbies. It's not the slick marketer, it's you and your level of trading commitment. However enthusiastic an individual is, if they don't have that commitment that's needed to act in a professional way, they are likely doomed to fail. But it's about being committed to the right things. So ask yourself whether you avoid spending time on the most important aspect of all, which is your personal trading. And if you do, there's a danger that you'll become a hobbyist trader. The traders that form our inner circle at Netpicks, they've already shown that they have the level of commitment that's needed to find any long-lasting success. from showing up every single day in our trading room to using the support system that's provided to them. These traders have a better chance of finding a level of trading success that the trading as a hobby crowd can only dream about.